Audiobook presents Behind the Shoulder Pads, Tales I Tell My Friends by Joan Collins. Narrated by the author.
To all my family and friends who may have heard the stories before, thank you for your patience. And for Percy, who's always there for me. Dear reader, I'm lucky to have an inexhaustible appetite for life, which often exhausts my husband, children, and friends. To me, every day is an adventure in which I try to achieve something, learn something, and enjoy something. And most of the time, I succeed. I love writing, as it also presents itself as an adventure. Capturing my life and thoughts on the page is an achievement. I always learn something new about myself, and I so enjoy doing it. This will be my 20th book. Hopefully it won't be my last. I've had many amazing adventures in my life, which I've shared with you in my other books, and I hope in an entertaining fashion. Some I share again, from a different perspective. Some stories, though, I've only ever shared with my friends. You've got to have a bit of mystery, so I hide a knowing smile behind my shoulder pads. So make yourself a drink and carry on listening for some of those secrets I said I would never reveal. Love, Joan. Chapter 1. Behind the Shoulder Pads. One of my favourite parlour games that we often play at our house in the south of France is called the salad bowl game. Each player writes the name of a famous person on a tiny piece of paper, 10 names per player, which we fold up and toss into the big wooden bowl we usually use to toss salads, hence the salad bowl game. We divide into 2 teams, and each person in the team takes a turn to pick a name from the salad bowl and describe that individual to their own team in as many words as they like. They each get 1 minute, with the opposition team timing for their team to guess that name. This continues with other players guessing as many names as they can. For example, famous Disney mouse for Mickey Mouse would be disqualified, while blonde actress sang Happy Birthday to JFK to describe Marilyn Monroe is perfectly acceptable. This continues until all the names have been used up, with the guest names emptied into another salad bowl, whereupon the game resumes in similar fashion, only now the teams have only 2 words with which to describe that individual. This is more difficult than one might think. In the case of Marilyn Monroe, quote, actress/president or blonde/Kennedy might help jog the memories of your team. It is a game of recall, after all. But it's the 3rd round which really gets things going, because to describe the famous name, you can only use mime. And let's face it, most people are not Marcel Marceau in that department. This causes enormous hilarity. In a recent game, one friend picked up a piece of paper and said, "Famous actress has a famous sister, married several times." The whole group looked at me. "No, not Joan. Blonde hair, big boobs. Oh, Joan Fontaine, Jane Mansfield, Lana Turner." "Come on," he said. "Comes from Hungary. Calls everybody darling." Finally a chorus. "Zsa Zsa Gabor." Later in that game, Percy picked a piece of paper. Thinking it would be easy, he mimed large breasts. "Zsa Zsa Gabor," came the immediate reply. He shook his head. He pointed at me and at his wedding ring and made a gesture that transmitted repetition, as in married several times. "Zsa Zsa Gabor," the team insisted. "No," he mimed. "Elizabeth Taylor, Liza Minnelli, Arlene Dahl," the team called out. Frustrated, Percy finally pointed at me and mimed a pair of huge shoulder pads. "Joan Collins!" they yelled back triumphantly. Sigh of relief from Percy. Sigh of mixed feelings from me.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.